Tears filled a Highlands County courtroom today as the loved ones of 5 women who were murdered inside a bank in Sebring told the jury exactly what Zeph and Xavier, the killer, had robbed them of. Their emotional testimony wrapped up the first week of his sentencing trial. Now, the jury has to decide whether Xavier will be sentenced to death or remain in prison for life. Fox 13's Kimberly Kuizon was in the courtroom today to see the impact that today's testimony had on that jury.
There isn't enough time in one story to convey how much these women impacted others. And the jury was able to see a snapshot of each one and to hear what Zeph and Xavier stole from their families.
She was our entire world, our glue.
I never thought I could run out of tears from crying so much.
I live each day without knowing what I'm going to do and how I will be able to be without her.
I still to this day wait for her call to come in, but I can't hear her voice anymore.
They told the jury they were not prepared for what would happen on January 23rd, 2019.
The question everyone asks is why.
Those who testified Friday kept their backs to Zeph and Xavier, the man who pleaded guilty to shooting and killing 5 women inside the Sebring SunTrust Bank. Each spoke directly to the jury, who will decide if Xavier will receive the death penalty or spend life in prison. Anna Pignon-Williams opened her heart and home to those in need.
She would help her worst enemy because her heart was full of love.
Marisol Lopez was her daughter's best friend and worked to help others find hope within their faith.
I miss the connection we had and the love she had for me. And I truly hate that I've been robbed of this bond.
Cynthia Watson lived to help others.
She was the most empathetic, compassionate person that I have ever known. And we need more people like that.
Deborah Cook brought children in need into her family.
Debbie wanted to work so that she could help the kids and grandkids out with anything they needed.
Jessica Montague lived for her children.
All their future stepping stones, the graduations, birthdays, sport events, marriage, their first child, all without their mom.
Each spoke about their pain. Moments of happiness turned to sorrow with the absence of each of their loved ones. Tears rolled down the faces of some jurors as Xavier stared down, resting his head on his hand.
It's not just the dead whose lives were taken that day. It is everyone who knew and loved them. It is dozens and dozens of lives that were lost on January 23rd, 2019.
Court will resume on Monday with the defense beginning their testimony. In Highlands County, Kimberly Kuizon, Fox 13 News.